I think we're done already.
That is so cool.
Doesn't it sound like a little Harley?
Whoa! What's up, everybody? Today on Cars and Cameras, we're back working on our 4-speed, $25 generator engine mini bike. In the last episode, we got this thing running, and it was great for a first initial test drive. And in today's video, we're going to be refining this thing and making it a whole lot quicker and safer for a good stress test around the Cars and Cameras Grand Prix, so we can also prepare it for boost. So the list for today's video includes front and rear fenders. We're going to be getting rid of the jockey shift. We thought it was cool. You guys didn't like it too much, so we're going to do a traditional foot shift. We're going to add a foot brake. We're going to do something else with the exhaust so it doesn't blow right at your foot. And we're going to add a cover for our blower so it doesn't try to eat your pants. After that, we're going to open this thing up and stretch its legs, see what it does around the Grand Prix, and get some top speed testing as well. So clearance for our foot brake is quite tricky with that kickstart there, but we think we can make it work, and we have all the parts we need to get the shifter done and the brake. So let's get some new pegs tacked on and go from there. Dude, I think the tire was whacking the nut down here.
I believe it.
Yeah, so we're gonna lower, we're actually gonna raise the front end a little bit just by removing our collar here, and that should be a much safer solution. All that to remove that little bushing. So just that extra 3/4 of an inch could be the difference between crashing and not crashing when hitting a big bump. Brakes are almost done.
I think the fender needs to be moved over a little bit. Yeah. I think it's too far over this way. This hole might need to come all the way out.
I see.
Yeah.
So we still need to hang our brake reservoir and get a prettier looking and safer line at some point, but the brake area is complete. It looks great, man. I mean, Luke is really doing a great job with his welding. So we have our brake pedal here. We have this 3/8 bolt with a couple of washers to space our connector away from the chassis so it can mount right here. So once we get some brakes bled, we can hit that and we'll have rear brakes. The rear brake's done and I'm really happy with it. It does sag a little low, which is dangerous, but I think it'll be okay. We can always modify it later. So check it out. I have the brake here, hitting the master cylinder to our caliper, and it works very well. Very, very well. We also have this fender we had to trim out for the transmission, the gearbox there. Really nice fit. This thing is really coming together. Here we go. Yeah, that does go kind of low. Like if you're going, if you're taking a right corner,
Yeah.
that could be deadly.
Yeah.
All right, so we need to stop or something.
No, we don't need to stop. Then we won't have enough brakes. Need to change the mechanical advantage.
I see.
Yeah. Need to add a little bit more throw on the master cylinder, or less throw on the master cylinder, or more throw on the brake pedal assembly.
So like the part coming
Which will
off
make
the
it
pedal
shorter.
needs to be longer.
Yeah. Which will make it work.
It'll make it more
faster.
sensitive.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a feeling that this caliper just has like way more travel than we need. I mean, like this sucker is. Oh. Well,
It doesn't
Yeah.
have a lot of travel.
you might be right. Yeah, so we do need more mechanical advantage. So we can make this a little longer, and we'll have less throw here, which will be less of a safety hazard on the track. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I just appreciate the materials that you're giving me for this cover that I'm going to be making right here. Anybody got any noodles they need strained?
Whoa, man.
Maybe some vegetables?
Whoa.
Maybe some taters? So we are going to be modifying this to fit over this cover. I think we're done already.
This is just like the time we made an intake scoop out of a mailbox, isn't it?
It's going to look better.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But you know, better the colander than that, because those little teeth are like a saw blade on your leg when you're driving this
we
thing.
can unbolt that, and this part will come off. But it's going to leave a aluminum piece, like from. It is the flywheel itself. So I'll probably be taking this part off, which is going to give us a 1/8 of an inch more clearance, so it won't be sawing on your leg. But we need to keep our legs off of this because it'll still hurt you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start by trying to take this off because I mean this ain't pretty.
Man, don't strain too hard.
I see where you went there. That's pretty good.
Did you mark your colander for Mini Mayhem?
He did it again. He did. Oh goodness, you're a funny guy.
I think I'm out. That's all I got.
I know it sounds like you're straining.
I already made the straining one. All right. Well, good luck with that, bud.
Thanks.
You got any puns for Ike this morning?
Give me a minute, I might.
Okay. Anyway, what you working on, man?
I am working on mounting a front fender. So we have this one. We're thinking right about in there for fender height.
Oh yeah.
Then we're gonna take some flat tar. We were trying to decide whether to do 4 pieces going straight up or just do 1 piece on each side connecting that'll go up. So I think we're gonna do the 1 piece on each side, which will make it a lot stronger.
Sounds good. Is it live?
Never know.
You never know. Always treat it like it's loaded, right? It's the same apply for a grenade.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Thank you. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to have some little dents and things, but that's fine because it'll kind of match what we've got going on here. That'll look cool if I could get it to do it. So I'm making it flat right now so I can have something to attach to. That's kind of what I got. Basically like that.
Looks good.
It's all right. I could have done better.
Not bad for a colander.
Yeah. I'm adding some spacers to make sure that if we do accidentally bump something, it doesn't start rubbing. Hoping it'll look all right.
I have an opinion.
Uh-huh.
What if we shoot that with just a little bit of black paint and then we like take a Scotch pad and like buff it halfway back down to stainless?
Well, your opinion doesn't really matter too much, man.
It's kind of what I figured I would get.
I think it'd look cool.
Okay. Well, it's just like it is such contrast compared to the rest of the bike. So I think
Are you still fine with this one being
Oh yeah, I love the patina. I think the problem is that's not patinaed, and so that's why I'm suggesting what I'm suggesting.
not a problem? I can handle it. All right, I already like it better. Good suggestion, buddy.
All right, so we have the transmission on this side. The gearing needs to pass through so that we can get the pedal on the left side.
Exactly.
That's where they want it. We're just gonna run this pipe straight through. It gives us plenty of room to be able to get some leverage on that right there, and spacing for the gear shift pedal on the left side.
Now I think these old BSAs did have a right foot shift back in the day. But we're gonna modernize this thing and put it on the left side.
Dude, that looks good.
That actually looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Round of applause.
It took forever.
It's all right, man. It doesn't look like a colander, and even like you got a lot of detail on there.
Yeah.
Looks like it was meant to be.
Right. And I'll be selling these on cars-cameras.com for $500 a piece. So if you want one,
It took about 2 hours, so yeah, it wouldn't be cheap.
$1,000 a piece?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So we're on the other side of the bike, and we have this huge chain in our way, and we don't want our feet or our pants getting in the way of, or getting into the chain. So we are building a chain guard here. It's going to be something about like that. It's going to be unboltable. So I'm using bits and pieces here. We got an old 40 series torque converter that was wore out. Remaking it into a chain guard. Something about like that. I think it's going to turn out pretty good.
So we're getting close on our test drive on the twin-cylinder 4-speed mini bike here, and one of the big bottlenecks in this engine is only rated for 3 horsepower. Now that's 3 horsepower with the worst fuel at high elevation and the worst conditions, but 3 horsepower nonetheless. And we think that it's really bottlenecked by the factory exhaust. It looks great, stainless steel, really nice color to it, but we are going to free it up by adding a 2-in-1 exhaust. And we're still keeping in mind that at a later date, we're going to be installing this turbocharger. So I'm going to run a 2-in-1 exhaust with the intention of it feeding to this turbo that we can clock towards the intake manifold for the charge pipe there. But for now, we're going to do these really nice stainless steel twin exhaust here that just exits out the back. You know what? If you guys have any better way to hold stainless steel together, let me know in the comments, because best I found is just blue painter's tape, because it's not magnetic. Alright, got the exhaust welded.
One port.
Yeah, one part of it. Come on, where are you? There it is.
Oh, I love the way it's. That's good.
Yeah.
That looks good.
So I'm gonna run back over that to clean it up a little bit. We just need one more.
It's gonna be like shotgun exhaust.
Yeah, one more pipe this way, just so we can melt a nice hole in our fuel line. And yeah, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be a leg cooker, but
Yeah.
for now it'll be fine.
For now it'll be fine. Maybe I'll look into something for a shield.
Yeah.
For
But
it.
for now it's gonna work. We got that unequal length header.
Oh, it's gonna sound
Just like a
so
Subaru.
good.
We got a BSA,
Well,
Subaru.
It doesn't have to be unequal. You just come out to like this point on the top one,
Oh,
and then it'll be equal.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That is so cool.
I really like it.
Yeah, like it's just getting better and better and better. I thought it would be 90% of the way there when we just got it running, but no, this is a lot of good stuff. The shifter is really low. That's kind of the one thing we're not so happy about, but with the way our feet go, this is the most comfortable position.
Yeah,
But man, that shotgun exhaust
that is super good.
awesome. And next episode, it's gonna get chopped here and get put into the
Terpsky.
end of the turbo. Yeah. But I mean, NA, this thing is awesome.
Yeah.
I bet you it's making at least 6 horsepower, so probably doubled the power output already with just the carburetor and exhaust.
I'd say
More?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready to get it down and take it for a spin?
Yes, please.
It's gonna sound so good.
I hope so. That 6-to-1 compression will probably sound pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh my! That thing's heavy.
Yeah, it's like a motorcycle. Dude, that is so cool. Does it shift?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Neutral. First.
And with the fenders too, man.
First, right back.
Like, having a hard time finding second, huh?
I'm just going first to neutral.
Okay.
I mean, if I want second, there's second.
Well, let's rip it, boys.
All right, dude. That front fender is like perfect.
Yeah. Nice and low profile.
Yep.
And now if we bottom out the front end, we won't die.
Yeah. This is good. All right.
Let's go. Carb is leaking like crazy. Yeah, did you hear it idling though?
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, bud.
I'm ready.
Real quick, let's hear that idle. Yeah.
I love it. It almost sounds like a little Harley. Doesn't it sound like a little Harley?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I love it. This is now my favorite bike. Oh, well, it was my favorite before, but it just keeps getting better. It was my favorite bike before, and it's even better now.
Awesome.
I love it.
On your mark, get set, go!
Alright, nice and casual because it is muddy. And these are not the best tires for out here in the yard. It's slick. Second. Third. Oh. Alright, this is where it's real bad. Whoa. Whoa.
For a little
Okay, it was way faster than it was.
wet conditions.
Only thing that would make this thing better is front brakes.
Yep.
I highly encourage you, John, to hop on it and see for yourself.
Okay. Is it a little dicey?
Well, I couldn't go real hot with the laps because, like I said, every single turn that we were
It
hitting,
is swamp.
all I was doing was just kind of skating around.
Yeah.
It did get real bad because I expected it. Was that snow?
No. Yeah. It's flurrying.
It's snowing.
Flurries. That's funny.
All right.
Dude, the fender's doing its job.
Yeah, it's great. This thing's awesome.
It sounds crazy. I can't wait for you to hear it.
Okay, good. It is snowing.
Flurrying.
Flurrying. It's ice coming down.
Right.
In place.
I know, I'm just trying to mitigate all the comments from everyone, you know, in the rest of the country.
Yeah.
They're like, that ain't nothing.
Oh well.
We got 18,000 inches.
Anyhow, there's ice falling from the sky.
Yes,
Yes.
a tiny bit.
A tiny bit, not much.
All right, well, let's trade.
All right.
It does. Pretty responsive, too. All right. Okay. Yep. I'll go for it.
Ready?
Yeah. This thing is so crazy. Whoa! Wheel spin. Wheel spin. Wow, this is so wild, man. I love it. Oh, ah! Oh, I almost laid it down. I love this bike so much. This is probably my favorite mini bike we've ever built. Oh, it's gonna be so sketchy. I'm just taking it really easy because I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to lay down this beautiful bike we just built. Oh, hold on, that's neutral. There we go. No, come on. Burn out. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is so wet, man. I'm so sketched out.
What do you think of it?
That was the sloppiest hot lap I've ever done, but it was also one of the most fun.
Okay. You had a little trouble with the gearing.
Yeah, and just like the general
Yeah.
slipping and
So
sliding.
with the way that shifter's set up, you gotta like be firm
Yeah,
with it.
definitely.
So guess I should have told you about
It's
that.
all right.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fun, man. It's great.
I like it.
You know, to all the comments saying like you should have put that setup on a full suspension bike, I think this just rudimentary engine divorce transmission it just fits this style.
It works for that.
Yeah.
Plus, we got 3 more of those engines.
We could have more of these engines, right? Yeah,
So-
it sounds good. I think the engine is plenty torquey.
Uh-huh.
I think the 6-to-1 compression is gonna love boost.
Oh, definitely.
Like it's already kind of got a nice torquey mid-range with a turbo. It's gonna be.
It's
just
going to be
like-
nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to love it.
Yeah.
So this is one of my favorite bikes.
Yeah.
This is the favorite.
Oh, this is my favorite mini bike
So-
we've ever built,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
It just needs a kickstand.
It does. Forgot about that.
We're going to put a tri-stand on it because the transmission is so leaky on it because it is
It's English.
a 50s VSA transmission, so it's going to be leaky.
Zach, want to
Yes,
give it a go?
I'd love to.
Don't die, Zach. Oh! It's a good thing he's quick. Whoa! Hey, good save, man. Great save.
It definitely takes some getting used to.
Yeah, it does. Look at that drift, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the best save of 2025 so far.
I'll take that. Maybe it's more set up for flat track.
You think so?
Maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, this thing's awesome.
Yeah. Well, guys, let's go look at some lap times
All right.
and conclude this one.
Sounds good. This is probably the best mini bike we've ever built. Except for the 180 bike. 180 bike is, yeah, a giveaway bike. This is second best.
If you guys are enjoying this build, be sure to hit the thumbs up button on this video. I know it's my favorite mini bike we've ever built.
Yeah.
And let us know down in the comments, what should we name this bike? We've already had a suggestion we really like from our friend Dune Buggy Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Because it's military themed and because it's made out of a bunch of different conglomeration of
Yeah.
parts, he thinks we should name it Private Parts.
I agree with him. Plus, it's military engine, so private.
Right.
You know, that's military themed, and it's made from a bunch of parts.
And it's hardtail.
Yeah, private parts. Anyhow,
I'm getting beat up.
okay. All right. So I've got your time down.
I have Ike's time. You ready?
All right. You want to do the 1, 2, 3?
Let's do it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. 130, 174.
Yeah, man, that just sketched me out.
I mean, it was so muddy out there. I was skating around, and I was doing a very good job holding it steady.
I'm not good at that. Ike, you ran a 1:15:15, which,
Whoa.
considering the conditions,
That's pretty good.
I will take that. So we still need a front brake.
Yeah.
We still need boost, and well, dry conditions, this thing is going to be a real ripper.
It really is.
I think we can get it close to the 1 minute mark with all those things.
Oh, I'm pretty
Little
sure. I'm
lows.
positive we can get it close to the 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, in good conditions with a front brake.
Yeah.
With the front brake.
Absolutely. So we got to thank Go Power Sports for hooking us up with pretty much every part on this thing that's not the engine or transmission. The chassis is a Rascal chassis. Love that mini bike. The fenders were from Go Power Sports.
We could have put that engine in there without
Modifying
the frame, but we wanted to modify the frame to make it easier on us, so that's why we modified the frame.
Yep, the premium front end, handlebars, it's all really nice stuff, and I'm going to link all their parts down in the video description. Luke and Zach are just getting better every day with the work they're doing to the projects here, so shout out to them.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.